I cheated on my boyfriend, and now he's a millionaire. We were together for 2 years. He worked at a small auto shop, drove a beat-up truck, and saved every single dollar he made. I thought I wanted more. I thought I deserved better. So I made the worst decision of my life. He wasn't flashy. He wasn't the guy who showed up with flowers or made big romantic gestures. He was quiet, steady. The kind of guy who fixed things without being asked and never complained about it. When my car broke down at midnight, he was there in 20 minutes. When my mom got sick, he drove me 3 hours to the hospital and sat in the waiting room for 6 hours without saying a word. Just sat there with me. I didn't see that for what it was. I saw it as boring. The guy I cheated with was the opposite. Loud, exciting, always doing something interesting. He made everything feel urgent and electric. I confused that feeling for something real. It wasn't. When my boyfriend found out, he didn't yell, didn't beg, didn't throw anything. He just looked at me, nodded once, and said, "I hope it was worth it." Then he packed a bag and walked out the door without looking back. I stood in the middle of his apartment alone for a few minutes. I think I expected him to come back. He didn't. I told myself I'd be fine. The exciting guy lasted about 4 months before he stopped returning my texts. I cried for a week. Then I picked myself up and kept going. I told myself it was just a rough patch. I was young. I had time to figure things out. Years went by. I changed jobs twice, moved apartments, dated a few people. Nothing stuck. Nothing felt like it had weight to it, but I kept moving. I kept telling myself I was fine. Then 3 years after the breakup, my coworker texted me a news article. Local guy turned side hustle into a 7-figure operation. There was his photo. Same calm eyes, same quiet confidence. A little older, a little sharper. I had to read it twice to make sure it was really him. I sat with that article open on my phone for a long time. I don't even know how long exactly. Turns out while we were together, he had been building something on the side. A small parts resale business he ran out of his garage at night and on weekends. I remember him being in that garage. I thought he was just tinkering around. I never asked what he was actually working on. I never cared enough to ask. After I left, he went all in. No distractions, no reason to hold back. He took every dollar he had saved, reinvested it into inventory, built a website, and started shipping nationally. Within a year, he had more orders than he could handle alone. He hired 2 people, then 5, then a full team. The article said he now runs a warehouse operation with over 30 employees, built from scratch. No investors, no outside funding, just work, just consistency. Just that same quiet, steady energy I used to call boring. I scrolled to the bottom. There was a photo of him at some industry event. He had his arm around a woman. She was looking up at him, smiling like she knew exactly how lucky she was. He was looking at the camera with the expression of a man who had absolutely nothing to prove to anyone. I put my phone down. And me? I'm still at the same job I had when I cheated on him. Same salary, same apartment building, different unit. I upgraded 1 floor. I still set the same goals at the start of every year and hit maybe half of them. My life is fine. But fine is a hard word to sit with when you can see exactly where a different choice would have taken you. The worst part isn't that he's successful. I'm genuinely happy for him. I mean that. The worst part is I was there at the very beginning. I was in the apartment when he came home exhausted from the shop. I was there when he stayed up late running numbers. I saw the spreadsheets. I saw the boxes stacked in the corner of the garage. I saw the work ethic every single day. I saw everything he was quietly becoming. And I decided someone louder was worth more than that. Stability looks like settling when you're young and impatient. Consistency looks like lack of ambition when you don't understand what real ambition actually looks like. A man who saves money and works quietly in his garage at night doesn't look like a future millionaire when you're young and chasing excitement. He didn't lose me. I lost him. And I lost whatever version of my life existed in that direction. Not with regret, exactly. More like awareness. Like knowing you took a wrong turn and you can't go back. You can only keep driving. He never looked back once. That's the thing about people like him. When they decide they're done, they're done. No second chances, no checking in, no soft landing, just gone. And somehow that's the part that still gets me. Not the success, not the wife, not the warehouse or the 30 employees, just the way he walked out that door and never once looked back.